Right, it's raining. If only I had a gutter. Oh, what's this? What is this? What could it be? Now, it's only spitting, boys and girls, but it is working. Come on, don't show me up now. Actually, it is only spitting, so like, right, okay. Bear with me. It was dripping. Oh, there we go, it's dripping. Not very exciting though. Let's get some real action going. Right, we're up top. On top of the Tikki shed. Right, the Tikki hut. I've not been up here for ages. Not looking too bad. It's certainly not leaking at all. Ah. And there's some pigeon poo by the look of it. Yeah, nothing too offensive, I suppose. They've got to poo. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get this fella and we'll test it out. Our new gutter. Alright. So that's going inside the gutter. Now I'm going to probably have to, looking at that, to tell you the truth, I'm going to have to probably put some more felt, a little bit more felt onto that. But let's just try it out. So it's raining. Oh God, it's raining. What's going on? It's all peeing now. It's all raining. Raining, 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 raining. It's a flood. But where is it going? Let's have a see. If we can see. It's going down there. Yay! As you can see, it is all running nicely in the right direction going down there, because I set it, it's about an inch lower on this side than it is on that side. The roof itself's perfectly flat and level. So yeah, it is perfectly flat and level, the roof, but it obviously leads towards this this elevation, which is the path side elevation. So it comes off from the top and it runs down. It comes off from the top here. I've not quite completed this as yet, but I'm nearly there. I've only got a slightly itchy bum because Jesus, I think, has forgiven me because I put some work in on it. In fact, we all have today. A lovely, lovely Father's Day gift was the gift of having the good lady and the little farmer down with me helping to paint and things like that. Oh, and they bought me something really cool. Now, right, hang on a minute. I'll show you what they bought me. It's really, really cool. Yeah, so it's still working. This is a temporary butt that I'm going to replace with one of the green ones, because we've got these green ones that we got, I think, from Aldi. And at Aldi they were £17 and or £17.95 or something like that. They were cheap, but they've got all the gubbins inside and they've got all the stilts. There's a little stilt plinth that it sits on, and that's inside a pipe, and also a tap inside there. And so yeah, there's three of them, so they're going to be in relay. So the first one's going to sit here. I'm going to alter that pipe though, I think, to be honest with you, because it's sticking out too far really away from the Tikki hut. Although I don't know, we'll see how it looks when the green ones are in, and get them all nice and level and run that down through there. So the first one's going to go here on its little stilts, right underneath that, and then there'll be one here, and then the third one will be here. Yeah, but it does naturally go lower, and I'm going to accentuate that by having that first one on a block and then stilts, the second one on the stilts, and the third one I'm going to take out about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches of soil and level it off going that way. Yeah, and in that way, with the relay that we've got, as that one fills up at the top, there'll be a pipe coming out from the side of it that'll go into its mate and fill its mate up, and then the same thing, same principle for the last one, and fill that up, taps on the bottom, and that'll be sealed up so we don't get loads and loads of midges around where we're going to be sat in the summertime. And the alfresco area, which is up here. So this is where the alfresco is going, and the permission's going to be put in this week. In fact, I'm going to put I've got to get that permission in. I didn't actually do it today. I didn't do the letter and the plan for it today because I've been dead busy doing other things down here on the farm with the family, or with Mini Digger. Sorry, not Mini Digger. Mini Digger was with his gran, but the little farmer was down. And as you can see, we've done loads and loads of painting. It's got another couple of coats on it today. This. I took the furniture off, the door furniture off, so we didn't get it too messy. Oh, and this is the exciting thing that we've got. Look at that. Now what's that, boys and girls? I'm messing up Claudia Winkleman's Jazz Hour, or whatever it's called. Never heard it before on Radio 2. And it's a solar powered and also wind up radio, AM FM radio. How cool is that? So you can listen to the football if you want by going to AM. Oh, it's not picking it up now. I think I put it on earlier. Or you can listen to that.
Massive waves in the music community in 1927. Big Spiderbeck on his cornet and Frankie Trambauer on the C melody sax, which you don't see so many of these days.
You don't see many C melody saxes, do you, these days?
Brother of Tommy.
Right, good, isn't it? I'm going to try and find Radio X, if you could pick that up, because... And I mean, Radio 2 is alright most of the time, but I do like Radio X. I like Johnny Vaughan. He's good. Not so keen on Chris Miles in the morning, but Johnny Vaughan's quite good of an evening. And then the Scottish guy that follows him on, I forget what his name is, he's good as well. Alright. But, yeah, so we've painted up the shed, as you can see. Let's just turn the torch on. Yeah, that's better. So, yeah, we've painted up the shed, as you can see. Torch! And I've cleaned up this side, but then my arm got sore because I've not got any scrubbers. I'm gonna get a scrubbing sponge down tomorrow. Those ones with like a little square sponge with the rough side on it that you do the pots with. I'm gonna bring one of those down tomorrow. If you're saying, oh, he's missed a bit, well, I've not, because if you look at that, it's beading off, and what that is, it's the silicone. So I stuck loads of silicone, and it was clear bathroom silicone that I used because I had some left and I didn't have any of the brown. The brown you can paint over, it'll take paint, but that stuff, with it being water-based paint, the fence paint, it's just repelling it. So maybe it's going to need a couple of coats, or I might have to get the actual paint rather than the fence paint stuff, which has gone AWOL. So yeah, I mean, it's looking really quite good. A couple of little touches I've missed there, look, but I'll sort them out. And yeah, so there's the tiki hut in all its splendour. Getting there, innit? Boys and girls. Like I say, quite like that. Obviously I have to mess about a bit with that to make it look neater. But it works, and that's the main thing, isn't it? It actually works. And we're going to be collecting rainwater in it, as you can see. Yeah? Lovely, lovely jubbly. What we've been doing as well as that, because we've not just been doing that, you know me, can't just do one job. Tony 10 jobs, they call me. Complete a finisher. I'm quite pleased with that though, because that's almost complete now. That thing that's sticking out there is where I was going to hang hanging basket off, but I might not do. I don't know. We'll think about that. It's all a really good liquor paint. I was going to do the corners in a different colour, which I may well do in the future, but at least it's all done, dusted, and I'm happy with it now. It's completely watertight, it's nice and warm inside there. I've got some lining board that I'm going to be bringing down, and I'm going to be fitting it out with shelving and stuff inside that shortly. And also there's the special project that's coming up either next week or the week after, for myself and Michael's self-sufficiency push. Okay, so in here we've actually filled this bed, and this bed has not been filled since we got on the plot, and we actually put the bed in. It hasn't been done. Hasn't had anything in it at all, apart from a couple of weeds that I got rid of the other day. Come on, that's it. Okay, and this comes up. The gull wing comes up. Right, so in here we had some plantings that we'd started, and so we spread out the leeks really amongst our friends, but we have got some leeks there. We've got 12 leeks there that we're trialling. Never grown leeks in my life before. There's some more of the pak choy that we started from seed a while back, and I never finished off actually last night showing you the ending of the seeds. I've just been clonked on the head by that. It's a good job it was me. I'd have hurt myself if it was any other body part. You stay up there, you naughty gull wing. Now those are obviously overplanted cauliflowers, but we're going to thin them out as we go and just leave probably 3 there in the end. Thin them out and eat them as cabbage leaves, as leafy green. Green lettuces there. We have 6 green lettuces there. Look at that. Oh dear. I hadn't noticed that. Right, let's leave that in. I'm just showing you the crisscross that we use. I put that there so that Mrs. Farmer and the little farmer and Mrs. Farmer knew what to put where. And it's not a Mel Bartholomew's square foot gardening job that by any means. It's just basically to show them a bit of spacing, essentially. Hopefully this stuff will come flying on. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think there's one more that I put into that bed down there, to be fair. Yeah, so they're all in. And my old bones, my dirty old bones. Oh, Gordon blimey. I'm a bit tired today. I'm a bit figged and fashed today. Tumbling Tom's in here now. I've not fed him. Not fed Tumbling Tom today, but I will be getting a feed before I go tonight. Because I thought, well, I'll take him out and I'll put him in with the other fruits, because he's a fruit. He's a fruity little devil, Tumbling Tom. And we'll see how he does in there, in the outside. Because I think he was getting far too hot and miserable in there. But he needs to be watered up all the time, I think. I don't know, God knows. I think I've overwatered quite a bit, to be honest with you. So I'm giving it a bit of a rest, and they seem to be recovering. The ones, I'm not sure you, but inside Mix Polytunnel, the ones that I put in the other day, and they're looking a bit sorry for themselves. I haven't watered them for a couple of days now, 2 or 3 days, and the leaves are coming back again because they were curling upwards. And thanks to Tash for that. Thank you very much, because it's working. That Tash, I've overwatered them. I think that's what the problem was, because she pointed me to the Royal Horticultural Society's web page, to the exact tomato issues page, which was brilliant. I love you, Tash. You're ace, absolutely ace, mate. So yeah, so that's what the completed. Yeah, seeded malarkey was. Now let's see if I can get the torch off without knackering things up. Right, now let's see what we've got there. So we've got the chard, which is rhubarb chard. So rhubarb chard, rhubarb chard, rhubarb chard. That's the kale, which is the dwarf green curled. That's the dwarf green curled. Also in here we have different sorts of kale and some beetroot on the end, but I'm going to be doing some more of this of the fresh seed starts That's going to be coming up. I've just not had the chance to do it today, but here's a couple of little peppers that are going to, I think they're sweet peppers, aren't they then? We got a flower on that one. A couple of flowers coming on there. So yeah, there's a bellboy. And I think it's going to be the same situation because I don't think they like to be too watered. So yeah, I might just take him out of there just overnight till tomorrow. And the same with his mate. I'm going to do a bit of research on the peppers tonight. And the cucumbers are coming on nicely. Let's get the torch on. Okay, the cucumbers are coming on nicely. That's alright. Okay, but it's not as good as Uncle Michael's next door. I'll give you a quick trip to Uncle Michael's because I need to shut the door on the tomato polytunnel before I fire off tonight. So yeah, that's going to be straightened up and sorted out and fettled. But yeah, it's working like a charm, working acely. Really walked into the bloody wheelbarrow then and kneecap myself. I didn't get a chance to do the sand texing. I'm sorry boys and girls on this, but that will be a job for tomorrow because we're having a family day here. That's going to be cleaned up as well, like I say. We're having a family day. These have all been painted by the good lady. And as I say, I wanted to do the sand text. I think it's called Ivory or something like that, they call it. Just to make it all sweet and nice, but it'll wait. You know, you can't do everything all at once. We've been stuck into it today. I mean, I've been down today from about 9 o'clock. I had a bit of a late start this morning. I'm usually down on a Sunday for about 7 o'clock, like a madman. But yeah, we had a bit of a night last night, and so I was a bit late coming on. I left this open for a bit, and this is mixed stuff, I think. No, it's mine, isn't it? Tomato right. So this year, tomato right's got on because we're going to be looking into proper alternative organic feeds for next season. But just to get cracking on, this is what the tomato right's producing for Magical Michael. Look at these rude. Look at them. That's just rude. That's just so rude, isn't it, that, boys and girls? Look at the curls on him. I won't do him too rigorously, but he's coming on. Oh, come on. He's coming on great, isn't he? Look at him. This is. Got some nice cucumbers there, Mick. Very nice. Some little ones coming on there. Got any more flowers on? Yeah, we got some little ones coming up the stems there. They're looking great, them cucumbers. Magical Michael's back on Tuesday. So I'm hoping to see him Tuesday night and have a chin. We're going to catch up with him, but yeah. Them's them weird ones, you know, they're supposed to be when it opens a flower. So there are a few flowers coming on. So we'll see what those are like because they're supposed to be rainbow tomatoes that give you all the colours of the rainbow, essentially. Even blues and purples and all sorts of colours. But yeah, you're getting some nice fruits on it. What's mine like? Let's have a see. That's a bit bushy. I didn't get to that one in time, did I? What are these like? Oh yeah, you've got some toms there. Or I've got some toms there. These are all bushy. I didn't really, being a numpty, I didn't really do it as you're supposed to do it, you know, nipping them all out. Nipped a few of them out, but there's some coming though, look. I'll leave them and let some bug. I left it open for a few hours tonight just to try and get the bugs to have a go at him. I don't know what's up with him there. And he's got a snail on him, look. He's got a snail on him. Yeah. You're being evicted, my friend. You have been found guilty of eating my tomato leaves. The sentence is death. Well, it's not actually. The sentence is being thrown over the lane here into the woods. 3, 2, 1. We're only living the lives. I know Mick, you'll call me a soft ass yet, but why aren't you focusing? There you go. Focusing. Coming nice, coming very nice these, Michael. Very nice indeed. Hope I get toms on all of them. They're actually not as bad as they were apart from that one. That one's not looking too chipper at the back there, is it? I might move him about, put him somewhere else. Those are the Italian yellow pear. And those are the peppers. The peppers have settled in alright, haven't they? Jalapeno's getting some flowers on him. And that's capsicum sweet bell pepper there. Seems to be doing alright, doesn't it? Got tomatoes. I've got tomatoes coming on, but I'm an impatient sod me, aren't I? Should learn patience. Patience is a virtue seldom found in women, but never in a man. For we are impetuous devils. I love it here, it's great. Absolutely fantastic. Although we did have some young ruffians earlier who had to be chastised. And I must admit, I used my acting skills and pretended that I was a police constable. And although I was off duty, their actions were still in contravention of certain public order laws. And that did the trick. For tonight, I mean, they might change the tune, but they were shouting at a couple of the people and effing and blinding and that and what have you. So they needed to be told. Needed to be told and chastised. I didn't do it like this in this sort of like comedy. I was like really straight faced and informing them that although I'm off duty, you may be arrested for your actions. They're actually illegal. It's illegal what you're doing. And that was it. But I didn't tell them I was a copper. I just said, although I'm off duty. I could have been off duty night nurse for all they knew. Don't really matter. But I didn't say that I was a policeman, so I can't be told off for impersonating a police officer. Or did I? Or did I say I was? No, I didn't. I know I said earlier that I said I was a police constable, but I didn't. I didn't say that. I said that although I'm off duty, I must inform you that your actions are in contravention of certain public order and antisocial behaviour laws, which they kind of were. I'm not one of them, oh, you little young devil. I'm not one of them people, but they were proper effing and blinding and carrying on and shouting at some of the guys down here. And they shouted at me as well when I came out. Told me to do one, so I walked straight up to the gate and sort of straight-facedly informed them that they were breaking the law. I think they sort of, I don't know, I think they sort of took it as granted that was a bobby or whatever. I don't know. Did the trick. So, yeah. It's funny, isn't it, when you get a gang of kids together? They were like, they were like a mixture of boys and girls, like in the teens, like 15, 14, 15 they were. But there's always one loudmouth knob jockey, isn't there? And he's the one that spoils it for everybody else, because I don't think the other kids were particularly keen, you know, on taking the mickey out of people. They just wanted to have a walk through the woods or whatever, have a smooch in the woods, but I think that lad must have been one of them lads that, you know, acts the goat and thinks it's funny but doesn't actually get kissed by the girls, which happens quite a lot. So lads like that. Silly boys like that. So yeah, looking good in here, looking smart and cool. Okay, so yeah, thanks very much. I'll just turn the light on off so I don't bedazzle. It's probably too dark to see me now without that light on, which is a blessing in disguise, isn't it? Thanks for all your subscriptions, the likes and the comments that you've been giving. We're over 40 now, 40 subbers, and we've had loads and loads and loads of comments and loads of likes. We've got like, I think it's about 500 or so on the channel, 500 odd, knocking on for 600 actually, I think, because I looked on Friday night and there was like 570 likes on the channel. So I imagine by now it's going to be about 600-ish, unless I get loads of dislikes. But I've only actually had 7 dislikes, and 5 of them were from the same person who seems to have sort of given it up as a bad job now. And 2 of them were off my mother because she didn't know how to do it. So she was hitting the thumbs down by accident, Mother Earth. But she's sussed it out now, and I think she's took them off. I think she's liked now. She said they were off her because she did 2 on 2 videos, that were one after the other. I don't know, I'm not bothered. It's great down here, life is good. Work tomorrow, I'm going to have a big day. I'm going to have another big week of it tomorrow, but I made the most out of the weekend. And I'd like to say thank you very much if you're watching for the lovely Father's Day present, which was that wind-up radio. Solar-powered wind-up radio. Absolutely brilliant. Love it to bits, and love you to bits. Mrs. Farmer and Little Farmer, the Little Farmer, our Jim Bob. He's been a star today. He's been really helpful and really interested. But I'm not going to film absolutely everything, because some things are just better to do. I mean, I will film, like, he'll be coming down again. He's not going to be on the videos, but sometimes you just got to crack on. And he sometimes gets a little bit giddy if he's with his mum as well. If it's just me and him, he's not so bad. But sometimes he shows off, you know. God bless him. But right, have a cracking week. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye now.